Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if you need a break, it's not a problem. That's why I come on and off. I just want to make sure you're okay. Because I've scrolled in and it's this shit again, and I just want to make sure you're okay. This app isn't worth it. None of us even know each other. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't seem okay to me. So.
But the thing is, see, when it's, do you know what I mean? When it's fun, like, they don't realise that this is my distraction.
Yeah, yeah,
and they're ruining
I think
that.
it's half of us, even if people sit in the comments or people go in boxes and stuff like that. Me personally, I'm more active on here when I feel shit because it's just a distraction, do you know what I mean? So if I disappear, I'm probably doing good. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So,
look, I'm going to enjoy this app for a little bit because obviously, literally, like a week on Monday, like, you know, my new chapter of life starts and things like that. I won't have time for this app in any shape or form. So I want to enjoy it while I can. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be enjoying it with the people that I know are not drama, the people that I know are not toxic, the people that just want to be like me and have a laugh and just... Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this is what I'm going to say now. I don't want messages, Pearl's talking about you, this person's talking about you, like I beg moving forward. I don't want any of those messages. I don't want be tagged in anything. I have refreshed my my FYP and all of that to try and get out of drama stuff. I want makeup. I want puppies. I want animals. I want like the funny animals doing silly things. Like, that's what I want my FYP to be.
you sound like that girl from Mean Girls.
I am the girl from Mean Girls.
What is that? You know when she's like, why can't everybody just have cupcakes and get along? And then someone goes, she doesn't even go here. It's like that.
I feel like this might bring some joy to people. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
No, that is actually illegal.
Chelsea.
No?
I mean, I love Christmas.
Sorry, wrong season.
I feel like that's going to give me bad luck that I just...
Sorry, I've got to go. I'm in the wrong season. Love you, bye.
Love you.
January, February, March, April, May. It's May, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she just sang Merry Christmas. I feel like I've got bad luck just from listening to that. What the fuck?
Bless her though. You know what? She makes me laugh so much. Grateful for my new empowers, Katie. Wow.
Aww.
We are halfway there, to be fair, and I'm excited because I do love Christmas. Sorry, but I think winter's the best time of year. All right, but in the summer, I'm too pale for it. Good morning, beauty.
Okay, do you want me to come out so you can carry on talking?
I've honestly got nothing more to say. Like, as I said, like, generally, like, please no more tagging me in clips of people slagging me off, or please no one message me that this person's talking about you and all of this shit, because I don't care. Like, ignorance is bliss. If I don't know that it's happening, then that way I can't fucking crash out. You know, so yeah, I need to protect my peace. I will always sit and have opinions on things, right?
This must be done on Monday, though.
What?
Monday, nothing. You've got a really, really, really important day.
Not this Monday.
Is that not when you start?
No, it's next Monday.
Oh, so you've got a week of crashing out.
No, I'm not crashing out anymore. That's what I'm saying. No more crashing out.
Friday, 8 p.m, it stops.
It stops now. Like, I want...
Okay, good.
Yes. Honestly, it stops now. It's when I say that I've got a week, I just want to... The week is going to be me just having a laugh with you guys. Like, I will still sit there and defend my friends if people are going to go whatever, but I'm going to support in a way that, like, I don't get the backlash. Because I know the people that I'm around are the good people.
Yeah.
You know, do you know what it is I'm collateral damage because someone else is pissed off another person. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of that, and I understand that. But yeah, in your way, you've had a clear out of the bad ones. It is. Do you know what? It's exactly it. I feel like how much I didn't want it everything on this app, I feel a breath of fresh air because it's out on the app and I've got nothing to be worrying about. I don't need to think that I need to be, like, not be friends with that person. Sorry, that's a lie. But I don't feel that I can't have my opinions or say stuff in case things get out. Do you know what I mean? I can say, morning. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I'll fucking list the people that, no, I'm not going to list the people, but you know who you are, the people I care about, right? There's folk on this app that I've literally been friends with and never argued with. Do you know what I mean? Like, me and Georgia started off at a bad rumble, but do you know what? Here we are, and I think she's a good person. I know the good people around me, the people that have sat and had conversations. Beauty, Alicia, Michelle, Shell. I love Shell because Shell's just like pure and innocence, and I think everyone needs to be like her. The list goes on.
She's a spiritual one, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know who that is.
There's just so much to list. Paige, Days, Dame, Jade, Miss Obsessed, Miss Remy. Like, honestly, this list could go on and on and on. Like, I could spend days knowing the good people of this app. Do you know what I mean? But the end of the day, you know, there's people that have literally, me and Mary had it off at a bad start. I've always liked you, Mary, though. The thing is, even when you were saying things about me, I liked you. And that's always tough. Because I've always agreed with everything you stand on. I always agreed with everything you've stood on, Mary. When you did your live about the stuff about women's rights, I was watching on a burner. And I was cheering you on from the sidelines. Millsy. My nanny and Courtney didn't put me on her list. Not that maid. I wish I never started this list now. Because now people are going to be offended if I didn't mention your name. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, you all know who you are. Katie, Chippy, Baggy is at the very top of that list. Okay. Fucking Georgia's inviting everyone. Georgia, stop it.
I want you to sing. I want your life to change.
Leave me alone, Georgia.
Wow, you're the only one that.
Why does it say I need to follow you? Oh.
I don't know. It keeps saying that at the moment.
I'm just talking about the good people. I'm just talking about the people that I know, the people that are around me that are, you know, decent people. Oh.
Hello, Raspberry.
Raspberry tart.
Hi.
Oh, I'm inviting all my friends in. This is lovely.
This has turned into Georgia's life.
Let's have a happy now. Happy.
Happy.
We invite all lovely people into the box.
Why am I getting invited to the box? I'm still in
Hello,
bed.
Chippy.
Hello.
Look, this is lovely. Oh my God, this is so funny.
Let me sleep.
I'm doing me washing.
Raspberry's asking me to play Fortnite with her.
Now
At 9:30 in the morning?
Well,
Please wait till 10 o'clock.
Anytime for Fortnite.
My PlayStation broke, so don't talk about it.
Welcome to the game that none of you knew you was invited to. So we must all now go around and say one nice thing about Courtney.
No, I'm going back to sleep. I'm just listening in. Bye.
About who?
Chippy.
Well, I hate morning people. They make me sick.
Yeah, I don't know why I woke up in such a good mood.
Well done. I'm happy for you.
Me and Mims haven't been to sleep yet.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What, you been on live or Fortnite?
No, we've been in boxes.
Yeah.
What? Mim's like,
Georgia does that.
Yeah.
I know we haven't
you
seen
know.
you around for a few nights, Georgia.
I know. I miss Courtney. Can we please start doing our late live at like 9 o'clock again? Because I really enjoyed that. It become a routine.
I can't do that though, like, because I've been needing to go to sleep. Chippy, did you mean to join the box?
Morning, Pebbles.
Yeah.
He just snored.
I said, yeah.
I Pebbles was snoring.
Oh, Pebbles is snoring, yeah. Yeah, wake up,
Guys,
Pebbles. Oh, sorry.
this is a sleepover life now.
I fell asleep in Paige's last night.
I feel like we've all been on a night out when I were talking about it the next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just heard Miss Red say she's not on at 10 o'clock and you have to do the shift.
Absolutely not.
Do it.
No,
do it.
Alicia, are you here?
Wear a red wig.
Alicia is not. Yes, she is
She
here.
is, but I know that Porter's about and listens.
Is it right that Andrew's on the buzzballs?
Yeah, already this morning, yeah.
I love Delusive Andrew.
Oh my god, yeah, Angie was so bad.
Fear of the dog, you know?
Last night was horrible.
It was horrible.
Oh,
It was a lot.
every day of my life, something happens and I miss it. What happened last night, Chippy?
Well, Andrew were vile. That's the truth of it. You can't get out of it. No, I don't care. There's too many people defend her actions.
Oh, are we serious?
Couldn't even
This
lift her
is
head
bad.
up when I was watching.
She's at everybody. She's just totally humiliation and degradation of herself, and it's just
What she said, I mean, I don't...
the stuff she said about Frankie and Amy is absolutely vile. But then
Oh, yeah, that was awful.
I just mentioned in comments, Torian. What was Torian playing at last night?
So,
The transphobic.
yeah,
fucking
Korean
attitude.
was transphobic last night.
You can't fight slurs with slurs. Sorry, Jenny's calling out.
I've put my post up. I've seen people that comes in my lives who were egging her on, and all of that. And do you know what's mad of this, right? Is that Hayley Comet, who put a video up saying she was a good person, was begging to be Torian's mod while it was all happening.
Jesus, I need to catch the hell up.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest, right? What I was watching last night, and I was just sat watching people and listening because I was chilling out. I went to bed early. I wasn't feeling right good, and I was just listening. And do you know what? I thought last night. I thought, do you know what? What is the fucking point in this app? I'm just going to fucking leave.
yeah.
It's fucking shite.
It's a hard
toxic
one, isn't
shit.
it? It's
People
difficult.
talking on people not trusting each other, people giving secrets out. It's fucking vile.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Absolute vile little app is this now.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hey, Mary.
I'll be in a boxes later. Fucking.
Oh, maybe
I mean, I saw
Alicia
Corey in a box going, "Oh, Angie," like she's not a grown adult that fucking brought it on herself.
I can't believe her last night. I know I've seen it before, but that was just... Whoa.
Oh, wait, 1 second, guys. The avocados arrived.
Oh my god.
I am evil avocado.
We know.
Go at your hairline.
Who are you talking about?
Avocado.
Just what happened last night.
Guacamole, guacamole. What, with Angela?
She was crashing it. Basically,
Crash
You gotta
out
look
more,
at this
Angela.
you've got to look at this way as well. Like, she acts like she's absolutely drunk.
Oh,
can't
it's
see,
Mary.
Blah, blah, blah. But then
Mary's been talking on me.
she can always see the comments. And
Why
she
are we
always
talking
manages
about
to
last
switch
night, Mary?
accounts. So if an account gets banned, she's able to start up another live with another account. But yet, you're that drunk, you're rolling about and can't see anything.
I think her and attorney fell out.
Yeah, I've saved
Nah.
the
Yeah, I
video
saw
to play
that.
on my FYP. I haven't watched everything yet, but she knows what she's doing. She's trying to incite hatred towards me. I've taken the cult on before. I take them on again. I'll take on anyone. But the stuff she said about Frankie and Amy is absolutely abhorrent. Absolutely abhorrent.
Yeah, someone just commented it was about that fertility. Is that true?
Yeah.
She was because Frankie is open. Frankie and Amy are both open that they have fertility issues and they're going through IVF and whatever. There's no one's business. She sits there and talks openly about her termination, so people will say something about that. But I think there's a reason. Do you know what? I'm not even going to say what I was going to say, but she needs to mind her business, because if she carries on, she's been doing this for years and years, and at some point there's going to be repercussions for her. And that's not a threat or anything. I'm just saying like how life goes. and she's just constantly at people, hitting them at the lowest, I guarantee in the next couple of days she'll start on about my mum like she usually does. It's just
their usual routine.
And all of you people that sit there in her box and baby her and speak to her like she's a child, she knows exactly what she's doing. You lot are an embarrassment.
After what she'd said about after what she'd said about Frankie, in my opinion, I think she's just as bad as EQ at this point after that AI video. That's my views.
Oh, she got an AI video on them.
No. I'm on about.
Block that sobriety Jew, please.
Oh, have you not got mod?
No, not on this account, but block that sobriety Jew, because all they do is say to me, "Suck your dead mum." Like, it's getting boring.
I blocked him.
It's been boring.
Oh, I wanted to say something before they went. Like, go fuck yourself, you little fucking nut.
Creep. And then they unblocked.
That's that fertility thing. Yeah, that shit makes me so uncomfortable.
What's the point of talking about it, man? Do you know what? She's just fucking gonna get fucking away with it today.
The cult members in here. Sorry, whoever was that Day? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying she's gonna get away with it. Like.
Yeah, of course she will. But I just want to ask people. Like, I just see Jess in here. Obviously, Jess, you watch Angie. You're a big Angela supporter, which is absolutely fine, but what do you think about her comments in regards to fertility issues? Because I don't think Frankie had actually done anything except be Alex Brigham's real life friend.
Yeah, he did nothing.
I'd just like to know like what your viewpoint is on it, or anyone who's like from the cult.
It's just so messed up to I've not seen anything.
Their viewpoints will be
about
Angie was drunk,
whether they can to talk about whether someone can actually have a baby or not is actually just so messed up.
It's insane.
So messed up, man.
Yeah.
Oh, she is. Well, okay, yeah, that's. I just wonder because obviously a lot of people blindly back the things that she says and does on this app. But I just like that was completely uncalled for. Completely uncalled for.
Yeah. I never actually saw it, and I've not seen a clip, but obviously I've seen I've seen Frankie's reaction to it. Being told, and I just think it's just not nice, like at all. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, whether
Frankie doesn't even go live anymore.
That's going too fucking far. And Amy's not on this app. Amy doesn't sit and have opinions on anyone.
Yeah.
So why are you dragging her into it?
It's not fair.
And do you know what annoys me as well is we all backed her with that video that EQ made, because that didn't just hurt her, that hurt people that had been through certain things. And she sat there with EQ in her box happy as Larry, you know?
Yeah.
And when you're saying something about people going through issues with fertility, you're not just going at that one person. There's many people that go through that. There's people that suffer miscarriages. There's people, you know, it's just wholly unacceptable.
Yeah.
She didn't offer the money and the views. This is Angie 101, people. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen today. She's going to start, what was it? She started buzzballing at 7:30. By about, what time are we on? 9:45. By this afternoon, she'll be rolling about. Then probably by about 8 or 9, she'll be wanting an ambulance or the police.
What was she drinking this morning, did you just say?
Yeah, she started
What did you
buzzballing at
guys
7:30
see
a.m.
what she said, what she bought off Amazon?
What?
A
And
rope.
then
Yeah, I've heard that because of Alex and Frankie, and I heard her doing the whole clapper thing yesterday, but you can't be outraged by one person and not others. Like I shared it to Sophie. That was it. I wasn't posting it around. I wasn't sending it to everyone. I shouldn't have
this
shared
clapper
it.
thing as well, like, Angie, just shut up.
But you was
Do
online, and
something
when it
about or shut up.
happened, when it happened, she was laughing about it the next day. She was laughing her head off about it. I just don't believe this outrage that she allegedly has.
No.
Yeah, when I find out about that video, the kid thing to do with Angie, I was literally like, oh my God, that's awful. And I remember watching her live for like a whole hour that day, and everybody, people that don't even get along with her, were coming into her live and supporting her and just checking in on her and stuff like that. And then when I found out that they were okay again, I was like, that's actually so messed up. Do you know what I mean?
I'm saying we need to stop feeling, right? I will always sit here and feel empathy for the people that are the collateral damage, the people that are affected by the things that these people are saying and doing. But the people that actually are getting targeted, I honestly, at this point, I don't think I can care, because they don't even care. Clearly.
And I went I went in and showed support and love with that EQ thing because I thought it was horrific. But this is no different. What she's done to Frankie and Amy is no different.
Yeah.
So she's just as bad.
Thing is, everybody be outraged today, but then fucking within less than a week, everybody be in there fucking battling her, bigging her up, defending her, doing whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, today's gonna be potentially mad because we're gonna have.
You'll see all the turncoats, all the fucking fake outrages within a
We'll
week.
have everyone
Can
anonymous.
people tag me in videos, please? Because I'm going to go on at 11. If Miss Red's not on, if not, I'll
I
wait.
don't
till
think
Miss
she
Red's
is. Someone
No,
said
Miss
that.
Red said she's not coming on today.
All right, I'll go on at 11 then.
I think that today's going to be about obviously what Angie said, but it's also going to be about Torian, and that's going to be the thing. And I think
I'm not playing the Torian thing, and I'll tell you why. EQ was in my comments yesterday calling herself Andrew. So I'm not playing it.
I know, but
She was in my
It's calling
comments. She was saying it's not me. That was Andrew. It wasn't me. It was Andrew. I'm not playing it. I'm not.
you know, and it's your choice. But I do think, and I'm sorry.
Do a transphobic.
it was
She needs calling out. She'll
disgusting.
get called out.
Look,
No one can make
I'm not
you do
gonna
anything.
Tell you what to do at
No,
all, ever.
not telling you what to do, but I will.
I feel like I get it, but I get what you guys are saying, but not that Alicia's saying it's okay, but it's her friend.
No, I'm not saying anything's okay. Of course it's not. Fighting hate with hate is not okay. Being
Yeah.
transphobic is never okay. But EQ was in my comments yesterday calling herself.
It's not about EQ.
I would never call her that.
Not
I
about.
would
It's,
never
it's
call
not
her
about
that.
EQ. It's about trans people.
Someone tagged me in the video. I haven't seen it. I've just seen little snippets and people messaged me.
But this is the thing, Alicia. No one should expect you to say what. Do you know what I mean? Talk on anything. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's up to you what you do on your FYP, right? But my issue is that yesterday I sat and watched EQ names people and saying that it's the black community and the mixed race community that keep going at me and being transphobic, and she listed names, and then that happened last night.
And
And
she
you know
sits
what
there.
again it's going to happen is everyone's going to get tarnished with it, not just Torian.
She sits there saying when Torian, that woman got in the box the other day randomly and started calling her the N-word and this, that and the other, she was like, yeah, she deserves that. She deserves that. So I just think it's absolutely pathetic.
Yeah. We just need to stop letting her be a victim.
And I'll always have backed the trans community when there's been transphobia, but this is such a unique situation between Torian and EQ. I just can't be honest.
Yeah, but Alyssa, right? If I don't want to bring anybody's name up, but if you don't fight slurs with slurs, that's my point.
What?
You don't fight slurs with slurs.
No, of course you don't. You don't fight hate.
So it's not about an individual or an individual, it's just about the whole principle of it.
What do you think, Mary?
I get what you're both saying. However, there's no excuse for transphobia. I get that people can get angry and words and that could come out. But if you are going to be, do you know what I mean, fighting the fact that somebody's coming at you because of, do you know what I mean, with like racism because of the colour of your skin, you can't then come at somebody else because of how they choose to be how their sexuality is. It just defeats the whole purpose, and it's doing more harm than good because you're just giving her ammunition. You've just given her a whole show to be like, well, so everything we're all doing in boxes and every time we're all trying to fight it, all we get is, well, Torian was transphobic or so-and-so was transphobic.
Yeah.
It doesn't help because...
Yeah.
I feel like if it's watch the videos. If you want to address it, because obviously it's your friend as well, so it's a bit puts you in a shitty position. But I feel like maybe watch it, and then if you are going to address it, make sure you address both sides. Does that make sense? Because obviously there was racism involved as well, weren't there?
There's been racism involved.
Exactly. So like maybe if you do it, then just show both sides. So it's up to you. Do you know what I mean?
You know what it is though? My thing is the fact that we sit here and call out EQ when she does wrong, right? When she's racist. we can't then ignore when it doesn't matter if we've had friendships with people. I'll be honest, and I'll say this with Chess now. I've lost respect on Torian when she went into someone's box and started speaking about my marriage and started saying that I was cheating and all of this kind of stuff and having that conversation, right? I honestly, Habib, it's not, I'll be real, it's not, sorry, Habib will turn it into about the Habib show. I know it's not about me. I'm just saying my point, right?
Just ignore that.
But that's how I feel, right? And then when I
don't think red wine's meant to be in the box. I think she's done that accidentally.
Okay. I still went into that live and said, Torian, stop. Even though what she was saying, and I could sit there and watch her being disgusting, I got muted. Anyone that sat there and tried to get her to stop, the mods were blocking and muting. People were egging her on hard, and that's why I've put that post out, that anyone that sat there and laughed along with her and was egging her on, get the frick out of my life and never come in my life again, because I've seen the names. I know the people that come in my spaces. Like, you're not wanted here, and you're not exact, because you, who have not been affected by racism because you're white, is sitting there thinking it's all right what was happening, right? I'll never agree with what Torian did, but there's still a little bit of an understanding, right? I'll never respect it, but I get it, right? But when you are sitting there as a white person, egging her on and laughing and saying the same things, you've got no say. Piss off.
I have a bit of a different kind of thought to it. You know, obviously the other day EQ was playing the things of Miss Shepherdess, and then had the N-word over it, and then the other things, and obviously that had the racial connotations. I just, not everyone spoke on it, so I think Torian's kind of like, because oh my god, sorry about my kid.
It's all right, kids and kids stuff, it's fine.
How dare you have kids?
Gabriel, stop it please, one moment. I think Torian's kind of like, for, I've had it, I'm not bothered, I'll fight fire with fire, because she was kind of saying like, it's TikTok, you can't, it's TikTok, you can't get cancelled. He's not in any pain or anything, by the way, he's just autistic and shouts a lot. I'm not saying it's right, but I think people are kind of like had enough of the double standard on here, and I don't think it's, I know my house is terrible. Imagine when a baby's trying to sleep in here. I don't think any of it's right, like, because at the end of the day, both of them are doing things and people hold them accountable for the communities. They both I think Torian is just doing, like, playing at her own game kind of thing, which again, may not, yeah, like Devon said, not everyone wants to do things the right way anymore. Look how many times we've spoke on racism and been told that we're playing the race card, and you're going on again, and if you don't mention it, people will get over it, and blah 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 blah. I think some people have actually just.
Can you not say this?
Right, hold on, then.
So wait,
Just
can
2
I
seconds.
just wait? Can I just respond to this? Right. I think it could be flipped though, and I think EQ could flip this. Shredding Shepherdess is heavily transphobic towards EQ.
Yeah, and she's disgusting, and we call her out for that. Do you get what I'm saying? We always say that's wrong. Why is she doing that? Like, she even makes Jack uncomfortable when she does that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think, I'm not saying Torian's right, and I'm not saying EQ's right or wrong either. I think EQ uses the transphobic card a lot. I think she doesn't represent her community. I think she's a bad person to represent her community. There's loads of great trans people on here who don't do wrong, have never said racial slurs and things like that. But same way, Torian's not the...
Do you not think Torian's maybe doing it to see if she gets called out heavily, whereas EQ doesn't?
Yeah.
Like, there should have been a big song and dance the other day where she's saying, yeah, Torian deserved that random attack, that random racial attack where she's calling her the N-word and talking about her religion and her this and her that. That should have been called out by everybody all over this app because it was disgusting. But
we all did.
Are we saying, right?
Well, wait a minute, here's the thing as well though, right? You know how we say racists can't call out other racists? EQ's also been transphobic.
Yeah,
so who's she then to call out Torian?
She was in my comments with Top Girl yesterday. They were going back and forth in the comments, messing about, and she was like, "That wasn't me, it was Andrew." I would never, if I was arguing with EQ, I would never personally go for her gender because I don't think it's relevant to the situation. I couldn't give a shit if she's trans or not trans. I just wouldn't personally go for it. Some people hit as low as they can.
Yes,
but she does it to herself, is my point.
She doesn't care about transphobia till it's relevant to her.
Until it's to win an argument, I think. And Chicky, I'm not saying
that's okay then.
No, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying it's right at all. But what I think is sometimes no one is right. Does that make sense?
For the gifts.
So I just don't think I'm allowed. So am I allowed? Because I've been on here 5 years and I'm fed up of hearing all the shit and seeing all the shit and people not getting thinking. Am I allowed now to go around and just be derogative as possible?
No, and I don't think you should. But I just think that it's got to be the same energy for everything, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Some people did call out what EQ did. I think you did, Chippy. You showed it, didn't you? But I just think when it comes to racism, people don't have the same energy, and some people just are a bit fed up of it. Again, I wouldn't do what Torian did. And I don't really condone it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was even in the comments thinking, is this a settle between EQ and Torian? Because it was just very weird. It's not Torian's normal behaviour. Do you know what I mean?
I was surprised at it.
Yeah, so, like, I was thinking, has she gone to the evil side kind of thing? But I can see.
I mean, it's not the first time she's been transphobic, though.
No, I know that. But, you know, just obviously, like, playing the character and that was a bit OTT, wasn't it, kind of thing.
That was horrible. It was cruel for anyone, and I'm not on about EQ. It was cruel for anyone that is trans.
And that's what both of them are doing, is affecting other people, not just that person that they're going for. And I think that's the part that's not fair, because other people get upset by it. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, if EQ is racist to one person, it upsets everyone because people think, is that what people
The thing is, everyone's outraged at the transphobia, and because it does happen on this app, we've all seen it. There is transphobia towards not just EQ. You've got Mama Kaz, you've got Faye, Miss Faye, whatever her name is. You've got loads of this stuff. But then there's people sat there completely mocking racism, where people are being called the N-word, or there's songs being played where it's saying the N-word continuously, or where people are saying it and saying, nah, it's fine that I said it. I can say it because I wasn't saying it to someone. And people are laughing at it, who's the most racist, who said the most racist things. And I think, for me, that's where the outrage lies, if that makes sense. Because I don't know.
I don't know, personally, myself, someone that watches it, and obviously I think we all know that how, like, it is a subject, obviously, things to do with the trans community. It's something I'm really passionate about, and I'm like, the reason I'm really passionate about it is because I do think it gets pushed aside on this app. I think people are transphobic, and it gets pushed aside. It's swept under the carpet. The thing is, like, people are going to say that the same about, you know, racism, and I think it's the exact same with transphobia. And I'm sorry, but it's going to be more, if not, and I'm not on about you, Alicia, I'm on about people that are not close to Torian. People who are not close to Torian, if you don't talk on it, in my honest opinion, you're proving that point.
Well,
the same people that are not proving the point of that racism needs to be called out. You can't sit on this app and excuse any of it. At the end of the day, let's call a spade a spade. You be transphobic, it should be called out, and it's disgusting. You're racist, it should be called out. You're homophobic, it should be called out. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, and it doesn't matter who you are. You do something, it needs to be spoken about, and it needs to be highlighted. We need to stop picking and choosing who can do what. I'm gonna be real, like, I get it, I'm white, I'm not affected by majority of the issues that happen on this app, but it is so frustrating to see that people are saying, but this is constantly happening to this person, so they're just screaming out. I'm sorry, but Torian isn't just screaming out, because Torian has done this on many occasions. This isn't the first rodeo. I've called her out for it.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
So what do people want to do in regards to calling it?
Can I say one thing?
Call the transphobia out. That's
but like, is it like people that want Alicia to like hold lives and talk on it, or what do you want to do?
People forever
Alicia can call out what she wants. It's her show. She can do.
People forever want me to call out my friends for, like, people are saying, "Oh, Paige was racist. She called you white." Like, some of the things are just stupid. Torian, I need to see the whole video. I've just seen little snippets because I've been out, but.
No,
if something's wrong, I'll say it's
nobody
wrong.
was asking you to call it out.
The Gypsy Queen stuff, I said that it was wrong, but I'm not going to drag her around this app and not be her friend anymore. That's never going to happen. But no one. I'll watch the video and I'll see.
Do you know what's going to happen though? Because it happens all the time, right? And this is why I get frustrated when people that's around us and people that we're friends with do these things, because every time that we do say about what EQ's doing is racist, it's instantly going to be, but what about when Torian was being transphobic?
Yeah, that's the thing. You call out something and they're like, well, this happened, that happened.
Yeah. It is
But
deflection.
you lot want to see me and Torian fall out and go at each other and beef over EQ. It's never going to happen.
Well, I'll just message you something.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Do you mind?
Yeah, it's a safe space for my friends.
Oh, my back. No, so my
You're
opinion
so
on
blocked,
it is...
Sophie Bailey.
So
Sophie
it's
Bailey,
Max
why are
Brennan.
you in my live? Piss off, you weirdo.
This is the thing, though. For me, I haven't really been near Torian or that since the way that she spoke on the kid. I wouldn't say we're friends. I do agree with some of the opinions and things that she has given out. However, I will never accept anyone talking on anyone because of their sexuality, the colour of their skin, who they choose to transition into. That is not okay. That is not correct. Regardless of how much fire somebody gives to you. For example, if Chippy was coming at me right now and getting personal, then he's instantly lost the argument, because you should be coming at me for the view you don't agree with, or the way that somebody's been spoke about something or something like that. It's not a case of, I know a lot of people have been putting in here, it seems like it's racism versus transphobia. No, they're both wrong.
You see, everybody, what you're doing now,
Can I just highlight something Cockapoo just said?
Well, yeah, I just want to highlight that, Courtney, because Cockapoo's just said and referred to it as about EQ. This is not about EQ, this is about transphobia.
Yeah.
Transphobia is not just about EQ.
People need to think of the wider community. So when people are going at EQ, because it's not just Torian, this isn't a hate live on Torian, it never has been, never will be.
No.
But when people are going at EQ and they're saying the things they're saying to her, you need to think of the wider community it affects. Because my friends who are transgender cannot stand EQ, and they say she does not speak for us, she does not stand for us, she's not, for us. But people need to think of the wider community and the impact it has, because if I was to have an argument with someone like Black Pope, for example, and I said something to him that would be perceived to be racist to him, then it would affect the wider community as well. That's the way it needs to be seen. But when it's an
I don't think Torian's thinking of the wider community.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
EQ is thinking of the whole black community, but Torian is just thinking about EQ. That's where Torian's going wrong. She's not thinking about everyone else.
Can I just quickly say, sorry, because there's so many people and I feel a bit sick, but basically, when people are this transphobic, it incites hate. Trans community, you see it in the comments all the time, people saying he, misgendering people, and it just really incites hate. And with what's going on at the moment, is obviously the whole whatever happened in the Supreme Court, it incites hate, and people think it's okay and acceptable to be transphobic and to misgender these people and give them hate, and that's the problem, that's the issue. And there's no one's worse than the other, they're both just as bad. And I don't get personally how somebody who is a minority can be transphobic to another minority, because you should know what it's like to be a minority.
Yeah,
that's my point.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thanks.
Can I just say my opinion to Cockapoo, right? I'm not gonna lie, I think it is wrong what EQ said. And we all spoke about it and said it's absolutely disgusting, the fact that what she wished on you should never be wished on another person, right? But at the same breath, right, I feel it's a little bit selfish for us to sit there and say, I don't care about EQ and I don't care what Torian said, right? Because it's not about EQ. Like others are saying, it's about the other people that, I'll be honest, I don't think EQ actually gives a shit. That's my honest opinion. I don't think she actually cares, because you probably get to a point where
you're making it about EQ. It's not about EQ.
Yeah, it's we
about
need
community. You call it our community.
We need to stop going, well, this person's done this, so it's okay that this person does that. Because what ends up happening is it becomes massive domino effect. So if someone had turned around and said to me, a black person, had turned around and said to me, because I say this all the time, if a black person came up to me, right, and wished me to be unalived, would you then become racist? So why, because somebody had said something, should another person then become transphobic? That's my point.
Okay, so twist it around again, right? So twist it around, okay? So people are saying, oh, well, she was aiming it at EQ, right? So it doesn't really matter. It's because it was aimed at EQ. Okay, then. So if you don't like Devon, for example, and you start being racist to Devon personally, does that mean you're not affecting the rest of the community?
How is that not the same?
It's the same principle.
I don't think they're saying that. They're just saying Torian is thinking that.
That's my point, though. My point is that's why it needs calling out, because
of course,
by doing that, she's still wrong, because she's still calling a whole community out, not just one person. So it's not about EQ. Don't make it about EQ. Make it about transphobia.
It's just the way of, I think, how people think, different people think. That's all.
At the end of the day, right, if you are racist to another person, you're still racist. It doesn't matter if it's that person, you're racist, right? The same as if you're transphobic about one person, you're still transphobic. Why do you not
If I hear Corey, so I'm answering a question, if I hear Corey being transphobic, I will call it out.
Corey calls her evil king.
Yeah.
Is there outrage from that? Because do you know the thing is with her community, they'll sit and they'll be like, that's transphobic, which is fine. Call it out 100%, but also call out your leader and the stuff that she's saying, you know, because you're sitting there and you're excusing her mocking child loss or infertility or being racist. You're all sat there.
Can I just say something, Alicia?
Yeah.
With Torian, right, two wrongs don't make a right. So I understand that she's pissed off with EQ. It's been kind of a long running thing. But was she drunk as well? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she was. But she's hurt a whole community now. Not just the one person that she wanted to get to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like what's wrong is wrong. And I'll say, you know, what's wrong is wrong. I'm not going to just change my whole views on life because I'm friends with someone. Like, what's wrong is wrong.
Yeah. She's I'm not a fan of EQ and I'm not a fan of Torian. So, but yeah, that. And also, I think EQ was actually, for once, affected last night. For the one time I've ever seen her quite upset.
I'll be honest, I don't care. I'll be honest, I'll fucking say
He's never affected by anything, love.
I actually don't think he gives
EQ, Lacey Blue, EQ will use this for days and days and days and days and days.
Yeah, no, I know.
I care about the collateral damage. I care about every trans person that is affected by what happened from Torian, right?
Yeah,
I can't sit there and sympathise for EQ when she does it to other people and also is racist and ableist. I can't sit there.
Can we just confirm as well? EQ is also transphobic. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like that ain't flying.
She doesn't want to be called a woman. She wants to be called a trans woman, so she's separate from women, which still blows my mind a little bit. But Torian, you're in the comments, come up in the box.
You can come up if you want, Torian.
I've got loads to say to you.
We're not going to go and thingy at Torian, by the way. We're not doing that.
I'm not.
Like, I'm not.
I just want to ask why she done it. That's all. She's brave enough to do it. Come up in the box, like.
I'm not being funny though, Lacey. The one thing you can't say about Torian is that she's not brave enough to come up and fight her corner or, you know what I mean, say what she needs to say.
Well, she's not.
Hi, I'm on another account because I've been banned.
Bitch, so.
Lacey, how may I help you, babe?
Why did you do that?
What did I do?
You know full well what you did.
What did I do? You're saying I've done something. What did I do? Tell me.
The name Andrew because you
did I say her name was Andrew? Did I say my name was Andrew?
Oh, come on, you know what you were doing last night, Torian.
Did I say my name was Andrew or did I say it?
Torian,
I know what I was doing. No, it's not what I was doing.
Guys, can everyone...
You lot are sitting there saying that I was transphobic. What part was I transphobic? What did I say that was transphobic?
Please let me know. That name.
Can I ask
because I said I changed my name to Andrew.
Torian, can I ask you a quick question? Torian,
you lot are hilarious, bro. Yeah?
Torian, are you trans?
Yeah.
Wow.
See what I mean? You're just a bitch.
What?
Well, the thing is, even
how can you lot tell me what I am or not? Is this you lot trying? Like, I don't understand. I've decided to change my sex. What's the problem?
Oh, okay, so now you.
you're on here, I swear. Can I just say, yeah? EQ's been talking about me every day, saying I deserve racism, I'm this and that, playing the end song. I really don't give a fuck what any of you lot think. I'll be so real. Take it out with the police. I don't give a shit. If you think I was transphobic, block me, unfollow me. Like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care, honestly. You lot can have discussions about it all day.
Your nephew.
No,
I don't care.
Guys, stop.
Look, now she's talking about my dead nephew, Lacey. Bitch, go suck your mum. How about that? How can you have a moral high ground trying to tell me anything, but you're bringing up my dead nephew?
Yeah.
You've lost your argument.
Lacey, you've just lost your
I don't
argument.
know if people know.
Does that make sense?
Hang on, listen. I don't know if people know, but someone made an account of Torian's deceased nephew and started trolling her with it. So this Lacey is obviously like part of that and has just started going on about that.
Torian, try and keep it calm. Can everyone mute apart from Torian? Let her speak. So, because if we don't want to get it to like arguing and things like that, like I want it to be a conversation.
Yeah.
Right. So you're saying you're trans now. So you don't think that's? Are you like be honest?
That's not me being transphobic.
You know,
I'm
not gonna sit
looking
here.
into it. I'm thinking about it.
And allow you to mock this shit. This is bullshit. And you know it's bullshit.
Oh,
Courtney.
Chippy, shut up, man.
No,
No
fucking
one
what,
cares.
Torian?
Like,
It's
shut up,
absolutely
man.
disgusting what you did last
Shut
night.
up. You've got other problems to deal
you don't
with.
like racism, but you
go
fight
deal
it
with your
transphobia.
family problems
Bullshit,
and stop
Torian.
commenting on me.
Absolute
Shut up.
bullshit.
No one cares.
No, I know you don't care.
No,
and that's
exactly.
The point.
So stop
You
telling me. I don't care.
You
Like,
don't care.
No,
you think
I don't.
you can
If
go as low
you're
as you
so
want. Well, I hope
offended,
people go as low as
if
they
you're
want
so
to.
offended,
How's that?
Chippy
Because
McChips,
you are
then
not
do a
fighting
live,
wrong with
talk about me
fucking
for the
wrong.
whole day. Like, I
Bullshit.
don't care.
Nah.
I don't care.
Bullshit,
I
Torian.
genuinely don't care.
Sorry, you can block me and whatever you want. I don't really care. But I'm not going to sit here and listen to you mocking transphobia when you don't like racism. Do you know what I mean? It's bollocks.
Bye.
And then for anybody to sit here and actually justify or try to justify what you're doing and your underhanded tactics is bollocks.
What? Because I want to change
It's
my sex.
bollocks. And if
Because
you
I
want to
wanna
start
change my
me
sex.
calling people out
Where's
for what they
your
fucking do, I will
would
start
love
calling
to see
people
this
out for them.
energy
Let's
when
start with
EQ is
Devin
doing
and
all
his
them
aimless
things to me the
bullshit
other day. I would
there
love to see this
that you've
energy.
all avoided.
Okay, but I don't care.
So we'll do that one as well then.
No, wait,
But I don't care.
No, we'll do it all.
But
I'll
I
do it
don't
all on
care.
1 second, Chippy, please.
Chippy, I don't care.
Everyone, can everyone please?
I will
Can
do it,
everyone
Mum,
mute?
before-
Everyone mute, please.
Yeah, you do it, mate. Hurry
I'll
up.
just stop muting me.
Please, no, can I say something, right? Torian, people do care. You know the people that care and have sat here. I got banned for playing your video because it needs to be highlighted what happened to you in a box, right? Right? People care. And we've all sat there and defended everything that has been happening to you, right? And others that are part of your community.
Listen,
What
when
you've
EQ
done
was
is picked
displaying herself
everyone
as
that
a black
stood up for you
person,
in
where
a-
was this energy? No one can't tell me nothing. Like,
Always had your
Courtney,
back, Torian, on that.
Courtney,
list.
I'll be honest with you, yeah?
Always had your back on Torian,
Chippy,
but
shut
you can't
up,
do
man.
it with transphobia. You can't fight it with
Shut
that.
up. I'm asking you, what part was I transphobic? Tell me,
you
what
were
did I
fucking
say?
know what you know
What did I
you
say
were
that was transphobic? Tell me, let me know.
Know what you were doing.
Stop saying you know what I was doing. What did
Don't
I
need
say
to do
that
this
was
fucking.
transphobic?
I'll do it all on mine on Torian because.
All right,
you
that's
won't get anybody
fine.
get a
Do it on
fucking
yours,
thing
babe.
Can
anyway,
I ask
so.
Torian, have you actually thought about black trans women?
I'm going now, Courtney.
Bro, stop telling me about how I thought about black. What have I said yesterday that was me?
You
telling
know what you're
lot-
doing. You're not trans. You're
Hold
just
on, no,
mocking
don't
it.
tell me you know what I'm doing. Me saying, yeah, that I've changed my name to Andrew. First of all, I'm not dead naming her because I didn't mention nothing about her, to be fair. So where is it? What did I say that was transphobic? What are you not so mad about? I didn't dead name EQ at all. I said my name is Andrew.
Well, do you know what? All I'm going to say is good luck on your transition.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Courtney. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It makes it so much harder. You comment somebody.
Don't give a fuck.
And use transport. And that's fine, then that's your decision to make.
It is.
We can't change your mind.
Yes.
But you have to see where people are coming from.
Anyways, I've got to go. I've got a GP appointment. See you later.
Do you know who I worry about? Because you've got black trans people who currently get so much hate as it is. They're sitting there having EQ being racist towards them, and then someone who's part of their community being black is mocking them as well, right? You're just forgetting all the people that are collateral damage and all the shit that you lot are doing on this app. Full stop.
Somebody just said, where did you get a GP appointment on a Sunday? I can barely get one during the fucking week. I want the name of
if
Torian's
anyone has
GP right
any,
now.
if anyone has any spare coins for Malik, he's actually in Syria. Then if you could give them to him.
And can everyone follow this account? It will be getting changed, the name.
Has anyone got a video of Angie having a breakdown about her BMI? Because me and Ileana want it immediately.
No, she was trying to find that all last night. She still couldn't find it. Did she stand on the scales and then she started breaking down about it?
I don't know, but she was calling me fat the other day, so that makes me happy.
Coming from Angie.
And Canadian Angie said I haven't got a big, massive forehead, so I am Canadian again.
Oh, she was trashing the room last night. I did see that, but I might have seen that live.
Somebody will have it. Gypsy Queen, I promise you.
She basically pulled the drawers down, and then that was it.
Gypsy Queen, you're not getting in my box because...
I just want to say to Gypsy Queen, from when you was talking about people's deceased family members, I just don't care. And from when you was sat talking about black people as well, I'm not interested in what you have to say. You're not innocent in the situation.
This is the thing, though. Like, this isn't let's everybody come in and every person that's ever had a problem with Torian ever is getting in here and we're all going to be going at Torian, okay? It was literally just a conversation of, if you're fighting for one thing, can you fight for the other thing based on something she said last night? So everybody calm down.
It's black and white what's happened. EQ's gone at her, been racist to her on multiple occasions, and then Torian has gone back at her, and by doing that she's been transphobic. Torian, I don't know if she genuinely doesn't see that it is transphobic, but it is. And that's the thing, innit? It's like somebody coming at me being homophobic, for example. What EQ did, she called me a DYK and then with the E at the end. And then, but to be honest, I don't really care. But then it's like me going back at her and being transphobic, and I would expect people to call me out, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know.
And you know, the thing is, on this app, everybody has selective outrage when it comes to their friends. We see it every single day, where if you're friends with someone, people won't go ham on them. That's just the way the world goes. So
but I get what Jake's saying.
If something's bad, if something's wrong, I'll say it's wrong. But I'm not dragging my friend around. Evil Eye, Claire, nobody cares.
And here they all come.
I don't think they're an evil. I
blah,
think
blah, blah, blah.
Look at it, it's so weird, isn't it? We're all sitting in the boxes just having a normal conversation about
and this
it,
is the
we're
thing,
on
though.
FaceTime, and then it has to blow up in the comments.
Yeah, like people are saying,
and someone has to come in
wrong,
and then
it's
talk
wrong.
about somebody's deceased nephew. Like, what the fuck is wrong with everybody?
Did somebody actually tell us in the call which one of us said that transphobia was okay? Did any of us in the boxes actually say that? Did we actually say that? Because we're not shouting and screaming,
thank you,
and spitting at the screen.
We've done that. It doesn't work. Yeah. It doesn't get anywhere. And I've ran lives on transphobia. I've ran lives on racism. I've ran lives on all of these things. I'm not the moral compass of the app. I don't have some things don't outrage me. Some things do, but
yeah,
exactly. And who's that? Fardar. Elisa, how do you feel about Torian saying she's trans now? Stop spamming!
Isn't she? Father, who am I? Jesus Christ! No, I'm not. I'm Alicia. All right.
No, you're Alicia. No, you're evil avocado.
Oh yeah, I'm evil avocado. Leave me alone, or I'll adopt you.
And this is the thing as well, though. Like, what Torian just says, if people are outraged, they can go to the police about it, because it's also a hate crime.
At the end of the day, just stop. I'll say this, and I'll always keep saying this: stop fighting fire with fire, because you're doing nothing. It's not gonna. It's because you're just making that person become the victim, right? If you're a good person and you're not transphobic, then don't do and say transphobic things. End of.
Here's what I'll tell you the story, right? We have been on this app for the past year, and some people have been on here longer. And how much worse it's got for like racism, transphobia. All these creators are just trying to outdo each other, to say the worst of the worst, to take your money and get views. We've been trying this for a year. I've done the whole screaming and shouting and spitting at screens I've done the whole outrage. I've ran live after live after live. Tell me what's working. Anybody in the comments has got anything? You tell us what to do then, comments. Tell us what to do. You seem to have opinions on events, so you tell us how we're meant to handle this. What more do you want us to say?
Look, I think it just gets to a point we just have to look at and realise that the people that we talk about don't actually care. It's the people who are around it that we hope are listening and can hopefully be better people by the conversations. Because unfortunately the people are just small and narrow-minded and don't get it. And we hope that those are the people that are listening. Because at the end of the day, see, the big creators that are doing the wrong things, they don't care. And they're not going to stop. They're going to continue because it gets them views and money. Outrage brings the cash.
Exactly.
Names.
Like, what do you want us all just to crash out? What? I don't get what you want us to do. As I said, it's a legal thing to do. Transphobia or racism. You can contact your local police about it.
Mm-hmm. Listen, transphobia isn't okay. Racism isn't okay. This is as simple as it is. Transphobia, racism, no. Whoever chooses to speak about it is going to speak about it. If they don't, then obviously they're going to have people question them. EQ's wrong for being racist. Torian's wrong for being transphobic. Both communities do still have hate. Whatever they've both done is going to they've got big platforms, both of them. It's going to spark it up somehow. Yeah, there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of people watching that are then going to in their head see it as a bit normal and think it's funny. It's going to... Georgia, talk louder and faster. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so listen, it's two communities, yeah, that obviously do suffer with a lot of discrimination. It's been put all over the internet and it both have to be held accountable, straight up, simple.
And this is the thing as well. I tell you what, if you choose to fight for one community's fight for them all. Tell me when I've not fought for all these communities. Do you watch me on this app?
No, you have probably more than most people on here, Mary.
Yeah.
Same as Courtney. And I'll always back what I think is right, but I'm not, like I say, I'm not the oracle of life that is right in everything I say. Like, I have my own viewpoints on things. I'm accepting of everything except people that say that they're cats.
Meow.
Exactly.
Let's not
I'm
get to that
always
story.
fighting. See if you actually come and watch my lives. I'm always fighting.
I've also got a big issue with people who marry inanimate objects.
I said the women that married the roller coaster or the Eiffel Tower. Did anybody watch that? Sorry, it was Megan. She went to the Eiffel Tower and straddled it, and let's just say apparently that was their wedding night, and
Well,
oh my god.
I'm not a snowflake where I just think that
My next victim
do you know another one? People that dress as babies.
Oh yeah. And people who call themselves daddy. Sorry.
Yeah, furries can bun the furries. I'll fight every furry in the world.
I know.
Shut up.
No, I swear to God, I will. I don't.
And people who dress up as schoolgirls, please stop doing it.
Yeah, stop dressing up as dogs. Stop.
Bonnie Blue.
And she been
Don't
arrested.
call that Bonnie Blue, that's my mate.
No, Bonnie Blue had a whole group of people dressed as school children.
Raspberry Tart wants to play Fortnite with me so bad.
Sorry.
I fancy Bonnie Blue.
Anyway, guys, I need to go because I need to go shower because Aberdeen won the Scottish Cup and we're gonna go celebrate.
Nobody cares.
Well, did they win it?
Yes.
Oh my god, Aberdeen's gonna be bouncing today.
Nobody cares about Aberdeen.
Sunday sesh. I'm well, Jill.
Oh, I'm not Sunday sashing. I'm
Let
just
me send my heart me before you
watch a parade because it's never happens.
Someone find the BMI video, please.
what?
But
Yeah,
guys,
Lauren, I'll be on at 11 for FYP.
is it this account?
My FYP is chaotic.
Is it this account you're going live on?
Yeah.
I mean, I think all of you probably follow Lisa. Guys,
Alicia, the biggest racist in the closet. True.
yeah. Can I just quickly say, Mary, as well, guys? You know how you guys are all sitting there saying that you want people to be calling things out? Please go follow Mary then. Like, go follow and watch
Mary
me.
loves a call out.
Can I just say one thing, right?
Mary's
before you all
blocked
go?
me, so I can't.
Before you all go, right? If you're sat in comments and you can get in a box and you're asking other people to call out things when you've not done it yourself, Bullshit.
There you go,
Do it
George. I'll
yourself.
let you follow me.
Start doing it yourself.
Streams for Sharia law. Can everyone watch my video as well of Claire as Evil Avocado, please? Because it's really good. Claire Avocado.
I'll call out your pets as well, 100%.
But yeah, if you want things to be called out and you want to watch rooms, I don't get why Mary's only. Well,
Mary, unblock your block list.
How many views do you get, Mary, when you talk about these kind of conversations?
It's probably about 100 at the most.
Okay, so there we go. So you want these conversations to be happening, then please go and watch Mary's room, because that's the conversations happening. That's where you're getting, the call outs on everything that's currently happening on this app. Also follow Chippy because he does FYP.
Sorry, Keisha, you were blocked for some reason. I'll need to go and block my block list.
I will support Mary till the end until she pulls me out. Then I'm never supporting you again.
And also follow Georgia because she sings.
What people can't swim? Non-swimmers, Don and Monteith.
What's everybody doing for the rest of their day then?
Swimming.
I'm not even lying. We are actually going swimming. I'm not even lying. I'm taking my daughter swimming today.
I am doing FYP and then I'm supposed to be seeing Dame, I think.
When's your FYP at 11?
Stop outing me for not washing my chicken.
Oh my god, yes. Can we end this live with Georgia singing the JCB song?
Oh my
Yay!
Oh my god, Hazels, I didn't know you was here. I'm scared.
I feel vulnerable doing this with Alicia in here.
I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's Bruce Lee. It reminds me of my granddad, that song. Sing it so I can cry.
I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's
Can you
Bruce
sing
Lee.
the verse?
Drives me round when I'm holding on the bypass. Oh, me and my dad having a top laugh. Oh, whoa, I'm sitting on the toolbox. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss. So glad I'm not in school. Oh, no.
That was bloody beautiful.
Yay!
Yep,
Everybody have a good Sunday.
Everybody
We'll
who
see you
said
in
bye, you're
Alicia's
getting
11.
Right, I'll see you all at 11. I've unblocked my whole block list. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye, guys.
Have a good Sunday, guys.
Bye.
Bye.